Excuse me, bad cough. Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. It's good afternoon from southeast sunny London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG repping. Yes, it's been 5-6 days since I've done a live stream with you guys. It's not been good enough, unacceptable, and I feel like I've become a liability. So I've got a lot of making up to do, a hell of a lot of it, and there's no excuses. I've basically serving my 2 weeks off from work, and I could do it. And I know I could have done a lot more content. Stuttering a little bit. I do apologise. So, good morning and welcome to another match day preview involving Arsenal v Everton, the last day of the Premier League season. And believe me, it's been a fantastic effort from Arsenal. However, if we don't win it today, which is highly likely, it's going to be deemed as failure without winning a trophy this season. That will be 4 years without a trophy. And if you're talking the truth, Arteta should be made to lose his job. But we haven't got that mentality. We haven't got that mentality within the board of directors. Let's be truthful. So, without further ado, we're going to get into Arsenal v Everton. And we're going to get into my starting 11, to the 9 subs, and my last formation. My last starting 11, the last 9 substitutions I will go with, and the formation. So before I do all of that, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me in abundance, Make sure you do that abundantly. Show me some love, joy, and respect, by smashing the thumbs up like button for me. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives, Share this channel virally. I want as many new faces, new comments, etc. on this channel. So show me love, joy, and respect, and tell your friends and relatives to share it amongst their friends and relatives, That makes sense. Make sure that you leave me a note, a comment in the comment section below, should I say. A message. Give me your thoughts of the game, score prediction. Do you honestly predict us to win the Premier League trophy today? Leave it in the comment section below. And then lastly, make sure you hit the subscribe button for me. Smash that sub button for me, left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately, My aim is for over 1,000 subscribers this year, by God's willing. So smash the subscribe button for me, That being said, let's get into it. Arsenal v Everton. Last season, I think we triumphed 4-0. In a game that Martinelli got 2 goals, or was it Saka that got 2 goals? I know that we won it by 4-0. If you remember the goal scorers a lot better than me, then leave it in the comment section below. Predictions in the comment section below, etc. As far as I'm concerned, my comment section is for positive feedback only. So leave it in the comment section below. But please keep it nice, but very respectful. On top of that, it's a game that we're going to have to win. Just in case Man City were to do the unthinkable and drop points. I highly doubt it, I fear that they're going to really get the job done. We're looking at Man City winning their game at home to West Ham by 3 to 4, maybe 5 clear goals. Barring a super duper defensive performance from West Ham United today, I doubt it. But then again, if I'm looking at the table, West Ham feel that they've got something to play for. And David Moyes is leaving. Will they want to go out on a high for him? You see, this is the situation. This is a situation that's facing against us. And let's be honest, this situation don't look good for us. Would the West Ham players be motivated to getting the job done, or getting a result, and then the job done? I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. Our game is live on TNT Sports, so tune into that. I'm going to the game, and I'm going to see if I can get a nice ticket. But then again, it's going to be heartbreaking because it will be 20. It will confirm as 20 years. Come 6 o'clock, it will be 20 years without a league title. You just have to try again. And if we do not win the league today, we got every reason to be proud of the direction Arsenal as a team is going, and as a club. Well, I don't know about as a club, but as a football team. But again, Arteta will be the manager. Yeah, I would expect my board to sack him for 4 years of failure. Let's be honest. I don't have nothing against the guy. It's nowhere near personal, I can assure you. But winning no title in 4 years it's failure. There's no two ways about it. It's complete failure. In any other big club, as big as Arsenal or bigger than Arsenal, he will never get nowhere near 2 years. Never mind 4 attempts of winning the trophy. He'd be gone. He'll be out of the door. Problem is, in today's modern day football, certain managers are allowed X amount of sentiment and time. That's the problem. And I've got nothing against Mikel Arteta. I'm sure he's a wonderful, nice man, well-spoken, courteous human being. But as the job goes, if you're not performing to your job description based on attitude or based on your behaviour, based on of sickness record and etc., then you are you're going to be called into the office by the big bosses, and they're going to give you the chop. Or in some cases, they can ask you to leave, keep your pension bonus, etc., or they sack you. By the way, shout out to the one viewer who just viewed me. Enough love and respect, yeah? Little things like that are praise. It's what makes a difference in this channel. Other than that, yeah, let's get into the starting 11 that I will go with. Then the subs, and the formation is going to be a 4-3-3. So for the very last time this season, in goal, David Raya. Congratulations on your Golden Glove for the most clean sheets. I don't doubt your ability with your confidence with the ball at your feet. I know that you're a good goalkeeper. I know that you're capable of making terrific saves. And people forget that. I feel that you are a very good goalkeeper. I saw that at Brentford. And I was pretty pleased when Arteta decided to sign you on loan. And I believe that deal will be permanent. So congratulations on your clean sheet. On your trophy, your personal accolade based on the number of clean sheets you've kept. So David Raya starts in goal. Right, my back four for the very last time, Benjamin White. For me, our best right back at the football club. One of the best right backs in the league, if not the best right back in the Premier League. He starts for me defensively, well, absolutely magnificent this season. Offensively, just equally as magnificent as he is defensively. So Benjamin White. Right. The centre half pairing. William Saliba. What a season he's had. And it's a shame if he and all of his teammates don't end up with a winner's medal. It is what it is, isn't it? They all know that they're responsible for dropping points away to Fulham, losing 4 points to Fulham. He's part of that. And he's going to play 38 league games this season. That's more than any Arsenal player this season. He's playing 38 league games. for someone who's still so young and an established French international. For me, the thing about Saliba is his reading of the game is superb. His defensive positioning, spot on, and definitely one of the best aerially. Saliba. His partner in crime. You'll fall in love. I know you will. Our number 6 is the king of Brazil. He'll give you hell. I'm sure he'll give you hell. Oh, I've forgotten the rest. Anyway, Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães. For me, he is absolutely aggressive in his defending. He's tackling, aggressive, aerially so aggressive, and his positioning, even over the last couple of years, has got better and much better. For me, he's not the quickest, but he's not the slowest, but he's definitely not the quickest. But in the brain, he's quick and very confident with the ball at his feet. You can depend on him to play out from the back, just like William Saliba. And for me, he starts this game. Left back, Takahiro Tomiyasu. It feels like he's come a long way from all those injuries, and he's kept his place in the team based off the fact that Zinchenko can only invert from left back and not do the dirty side of the game, and that's defend very well. 1v1, whether defending in a defensive line, i.e. Aston Villa at home, he was out of position for the first goal. Not good enough. Anyway, Takahiro Tomiyasu deserves his credit. He's come in, he's done a more than a great job. He's affected the team based on the fact that he gets involved from an offensive position when he's had to defend. He's defend as well as any other left back in the Premier League. I'm going to stick with him. That's my back four sorted. Right, the midfield three. I'm going to go with Thomas Partey. I thought carefully about this over the weekend about bringing Jorginho back for control, but I'm going to go with Thomas Partey. It wasn't his best game the last time around, but one thing I can say about Partey, once he gets going and he's in the mood, he can be so unplayable. And once he's so unplayable, you'll start to see the Thomas Partey that we've missed throughout the course of this season, a chunk of this season. That being said, I feel that he's got a lot to offer us in this game, and his presence will be very important, and he's going to be needed. On the left-hand side to him, Declan Rice. Declan Rice, he's on the left-hand side to him for that particular reason. For me, should be our club captain next season. Not future captain, our club captain for next season should be Declan Rice. He's got everything in his game. He can play as a number 6, he can play as a number 8. And his energy levels all over that park is so incredible. I sometimes wonder how he doesn't burn out as such. Declan Rice. On the right-hand side to him, our club captain, Martin Odegaard. Now, it's nothing personal about Martin Odegaard being the man to wear the armband, but I feel need more of a vocal presence, and Declan Rice has got that in abundance. So, yeah, Martin Odegaard will wear the captain's armband for today's final showdown. It is what it is. Right, the front three that I'm going with, Bukayo Saka on the right wing. Of course, he's going to want to play in this particular game. He wants to play and finish the game throughout the whole of the 90 minutes plus stoppage time. That's what he wants. It's in his ego. It's in his DNA, and that's what he wants. But with Bukayo Saka, not the best of seasons, if the truth be told. But when he's got a moment to produce to produce something out of brilliance, it is special to watch. And with Bukayo Saka, I would love to see him have a rest, but I would love to see competition in that position of his. we need to go and get ourselves a right winger just to give rest to him, and that winger can give him competition as well. He needs it. He'll burn out to the point where he'll be injured on the long term scale. And if that's the case, well, at least we know we've got someone coming in there to do a job, or more than a job, to fill in for him and produce the goods, the goals, the assists, moment of brilliance. We need someone there. But Bukayo Saka starts. Left wing forward, I'm going to stick with you, Leandro Trossard. When you need a big goal, he's your man. And I feel that the away game this season, he decided that game with a moment of brilliance. Technically, the strike that he got against Everton was a very good strike. And we're going to need him for today at his brilliant best. If he is at his brilliant best, he can be so unplayable. So Leandro Trossard starts. In the middle, Kai Havertz. Now, he's come a long way from playing how many games in the midfield, and it was wasted. Only until later on in the season, Arteta decided to stick him up top as a number 9, and he has been faultless. Let's be real. He has been, for the majority of the times that he's played as a number 9, he has been faultless. And there has been games where he has been ghost, missing. You just didn't see him. But when he's present, he is present. So I'm going to say stick with Kai Havertz, and that is my starting 11 done. Right, my 9 substitution. Aaron Ramsdale might be the last time he's on the bench for Arsenal. I think the game against Brentford at home was possibly his last Arsenal game between the posts for the Gunners. And if he is to leave, I wish him all the very best. Obviously, I've never had any personal vendettas against Ramsdale, not at all. He's been a good servant. Well, I won't say good, not long-term good servant, but he has been a very good goalkeeper for us when called upon. He's been very patient. However, due to the circumstances and the direction that Arsenal want to move to, he's going to have to be sacrificed. So I wish him I wish him well and all the best. Substitute number 2. It isn't going to be Cedric Suarez. I think he is as good as gone. Substitute number 2, it's got to be a defender, Jakub Kivia. I think come the end of next season, he'll be an Arsenal player, and then we'll see where he goes from here. I don't expect him to play any part in this game, unless there's barring an injury to Gabriel Saliba. In-game injury, should I say. However, he's come in, fielding at left back, and he's done a very reasonable job. And I was pleased to see him score against Newcastle, because seeing an Arsenal player score for the first time really makes me extremely happy. And I was so joyful for him as he got his first goal for Arsenal against Newcastle in the 4-1 win. However, he'll be on the bench for this game. Substitute number 3, Alexander Zinchenko. Possibly the last game for him. If he comes on and plays some part, that will be his last contribution for the Arsenal. I would look at cashing in on him just to bring in better reinforcement. I think if we are going to spend a hell of a lot more than 200 million, player sales, he's valuable. He's at a good valuation, and I'll be looking at cashing in on him. Nothing personal. It's what's best forward for Arsenal Football Club. Substitute number 4 can't be El Neni, because I don't think he started. I don't think he's even been considered on the bench, and I don't think Arteta trusts him, so he'll be out of the door in the summer. Substitute number 4, Jorginho, who has just signed a new contract. I expect him to be at the club until the end of next season at the very least. He's a possible starter, possibly could come on in this game and give us that control in the midfield and make a difference in how we keep the ball. So substitute number 4 sorted. Substitute number 5, Fabio Vieira. I would personally like to see if he can stay to the end of this season. If he does, then he's still an outlay. I think he's a substitution for a reason. I think Arteta has some trust in him, but come the end of next season, we shall see how he involves. If he doesn't involve as far as we want him to involve, then yeah, he's gonna move on somewhere down the line at the end of next season. Substitute number 6, Emil Smith Rowe. I will stick with him, but I don't think he will have a future. And I feel that today's game will be the last moment he has with Arsenal, and I feel that he'll be moved on in the summer. And if Arsenal can get the right price for him, then they should cash in on him. And if it's to do with bringing in players in other areas of the pitch, then let's do it. As long as it strengthens the squad, because we've already got 200 million in the transfer kitty to play with. So I'd expect the squad to be strengthened there and much more sense. And I expect sensible business as long as it makes sense. Right, substitute number 7. Substitute number 7. I haven't thought this through yet. Gabriel Martinelli, of course. How can I leave him out? He's normally a starter. You would look at him as a starter. If he starts today ahead of Trossard, I wouldn't be disappointed. He has got a lot of talent and ability, and I feel that he'll be here for the foreseeable future. I think he's part of the long-term plans, and if the club wants to keep Arteta for the long term, Martinelli is part of that plan. He's got rapid pace, great work rate. He has dropped off a bit. He has dropped off more than a bit, should I say. So for me, the best place for him is on the bench. Substitute number 8, I'll go with Reece Nelson. I think it's going to be the last time. If he makes the bench, it's the last time he sits on the bench for Arsenal. I think he's on his way out of the club. Brighton are heavily linked with him. And De Zerbi he's going to leave Brighton at the end of this season, today, maybe at the last game, whoever Brighton have got. I think they've got Manchester United at home. Go on to Brighton. Anyway, so it is what it is for Reece Nelson. I mean, he's grown up in the area that I live in, Walworth Road. Why did I say that? Anyway, he's grown up in the area that I've lived in. He's a Haaland boy, graduated from that academy. Not for me. I don't think it's ever worked out for him. So, and the fact that I don't feel that Arteta trusts him as much as he trusts the other players, not based on favoritism, or it could be based on favoritism. Who knows? He'll be moved on for the right money, hopefully. Substitute number 9, Gabriel Jesus. He's another one who has been open to moves. I think Arsenal are definitely open to selling him in the summer. If they get the right money for him, they'll sit down and have a talk. Whatever suitors match Arsenal's valuation, or whatever suitor matches Arsenal valuation, then Gabriel Jesus is on the move. That being said, that's my 9 substitutions complete. Right, the formations are 4-3-3. I don't know who the referee's going to be. That rhymes, isn't it? Other than that, I want you guys to enjoy your day, enjoy the sun, and thank you so much for tuning into my match previews. It's been an honourable pleasure doing previews for you guys and reviews as well. Watch out for my review as well. Yeah, I'm going to be back on that one the following day after the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, for the last time this season, I thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for putting up with me as you already do. Do enjoy the sun. Make sure you look after your friends, look after your families, and do look after yourself, which is always important. More peace, more lovings, more blessings again. That's from your host, your guy himself. We're going to chat again, yeah? Do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to do all of that for me, yeah? I do mean it. And on top of that, yeah, as it's a lovely day, the skies are clear blue. Just be nice to someone, yeah? And I do mean be nice.